Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, don't know why the music wasn't playing. Sorry, I would have started earlier, but I'm just out of the shower and I haven't eaten today, so I had to grab a quick bite before we started. A lot of people don't even like the music anyway, so it might be for the best that it's not working. But yeah, we're gonna today. So I bought that new manager, and you get the Norway players in it, and the players aren't really worth too much. I tried Holland, it was whatever. Where is he? Yeah, he got one goal in 7 games, so that's being generous saying he was whatever. Now a lot of them would have been off the bench. But Sorloth, someone said Sorloth is very good for the headers. So today we're gonna try and see how does Sorloth compare. How does Sorloth compare to Koller? Because if we look at the stats, Sorloth's a little bit shorter. Left foot versus right foot doesn't really matter that much. What's up, Ringo? What's up, 9 games? Finishing's a little bit better. Now the heading is worse, unfortunately, but a lot faster. Acceleration's higher. So it's really just the speed. You have to sacrifice a little bit of height for speed. We're gonna see if he's good today. So we'll start with out wide. We might go into possession after a while. But I did kind of build the card around this out wide manager with the 89 proficiency. So we might have to change our builds after. Let me just check the music again. Yeah, I don't know. It's not working. We'll just go without music for today. So I hope you all had a good weekend so far. No, it's only starting, but that's the thing about the weekend, man. I feel like Saturday morning it already feels like I haven't been in work for a week. It feels ages away. And then what happened to Man City actually? I seen they were 2-0 down and then they got a goal back. They won 5-2. Jesus. That's mad. 2-0 down to win 5-2. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Oh, we might get Drogba today here as well. That would be interesting. Koller, Sorloth, and Drogba. I mean, we won't get him, but it is what it is. Exactly. I don't think I'll ever get this Drogba, unfortunately. Right, let's go into some games. I think I've done my events actually. I don't know. European clubs, English clubs. Right, let's see if we can use Sorloth in European clubs. Or do you have to pick one team and then use that team? I have to use one team. All right, we'll leave that for tomorrow or maybe the end of the stream. We'll just go into divisions. What's up, Ben? Is long ball counter nerfed due to recent update? No, bro. They haven't updated this game in like 6 months. There's been no gameplay adjustments for like 6 months. Hope there'll be a new Holland pack soon. And I can't even hear the game audio now. Let me just turn it all the way up for a second. I might blow your drums out for a second. I just need to test this. Yeah, I can't. Okay, I can't hear the game audio, which is strange. Maybe OBS just kind of glitched. Sometimes if you close it, it says it didn't close correctly. Video capture device. Or maybe if I deactivate it and reactivate it. I don't know. Can you hear the game? Yeah, Fighting Spirit's a must pretty much on forwards because when it helps their finishing and stuff. Heard the stadium sounds. Okay. You should. Can you hear it now though? You should be able to hear it now. Is that not loud enough? Oh yeah, Sorloth's actually not off form. He's on D form. Could hear it when you turned it up, but you can't hear it now. I mean, maybe it's just. We'll go into the game because might not be much sounds on this screen. Comparison, what's up, bros? Especially if not nimble. Yeah, like if they're gonna be close to the defenders always, yeah. Guys, when I used Koller, I didn't spam crosses, and I thought it was pretty fun. Like when I was playing with Koller, all of his goals were, well, not all. Let's say 85% of his goals were on the ground or go to the byline and dink it, not send these like massive long crosses. It's just the way I like to play. Like I don't like to leave it up to chance, kind of. You miss my wonderful music. It's glitched today, bro. My OBS isn't really working correctly. Okay, that was for Sorloth. He's offside. Yeah. Give Koller ball roll. I gave him interceptions. So I don't know if I can give him ball roll as well. I can have a look though. Oof. Oh, what? That go over? Why did you cut my hair? I didn't cut my hair. I had a shower, so there's not as much volume in it now. So a lot's better than Haaland. I'd say so. I checked Haaland there, the new one. I had 7 games with him, 1 goal. So he wasn't doing too hot. Well, there was a new promo, Nez, but I play FIFA every day. New promo out. Like they have a new Rooney card, new Del Piero. I got both of them. They're very good. Especially Del Piero. I uploaded a video on my FIFA channel, a review of him. Just before this stream, but half an hour ago, maybe longer. Yeah, I feel like he has the best finishing in the game, Ben. I can trust him with pretty much every shot. Well, there's actually 2 new Rooney cards. One's very cheap, like literally every single player in the game can afford it. It'd be like if a player was 100 coins equivalent, and then there's another one with it's like 1,000,000 coins, which would be a bit harder to get, but not outside the realms for anyone who plays the game often. So I bought the cheap one, and I might buy the expensive one as well and compare them. Nah, not like that. Nah, it's just a normal card they released. Oh, Taram, that wasn't that bad on the weak foot. Actually, I wonder if Sorloth has fighting spirit. I'd have to check. They're going to nerf who next week? Sorloth? I don't even know if he's good yet. This is the first game with him. Saved. I'd say Suarez could finish that, to be honest. I haven't heard anything about crossplay, boys. I don't know anything about it. I don't think it's coming. Ah, that's terrible. Yeah, he's very good. Like he's a creator, or else. Like I have 4,000,000 coins, and I don't even want to upgrade from him. I don't think. Like obviously, there's a lot of players that are a lot better, but I don't know if it's value for the coins. I think I just need a left back. Oh, not a left back. Sorry, a left mid.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
To like a team of the year, Vinny maybe.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
Yeah, Lester. A few people have said this. A few people have said this, Lester. Like that matchmaking's taking much longer for them. I'm not having any changes myself, but I'm not high rated at the moment. Maybe if I got a high rank, it would take longer. Fine, people. Thanks for the likes, by the way, guys. Appreciate it. I seen that near post open up a little bit, and I was like, do I move my keeper? And I was like, nah, Czech's gonna get back in position. It'll be fine. He'll take the bait. Oh, what a touch! Who is that? Good turn as well. He's definitely rat certified. Okay, he hasn't done it. He had one header, and he put it straight at the goalkeeper so far. Ah, here, that's so bad for me. Like, my opponent read it well, but, like, I shouldn't let, like, so obvious. No, what is that? Stop flicking it from, like, why would you flick it to the winger from there? How are you ever going to get enough power on that?
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
What's up with you? I'm good, bro. Risky pass. Go on, Thuram. Sorloth, get in there. Baggio could have got to that, though. Could have put a foot out. Unlucky. And don't worry about it, Witcher, mate. Don't worry about it. You never even get to catch much of the streams because of the time zone difference. So don't worry. Lag. What is that lag? What is that save? Oh my god, what a save. Oh, it looks like you got the membership there now. Didn't get an alert though. That is a crazy save. And then the rebound gets blocked, unfortunately.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Something too complicated there. Alright. First game, first loss. Great start. He defended well though, to be fair. I think Sorloth, yes. Sorloth wasn't too effective. Maybe though, maybe having a deep line forward and a target man, because they're kind of similar, isn't the best. Messi was a deep line forward, so maybe we'll switch the version of Messi, try to get more runs in behind. Oh, Sorloth stats, yeah. That's the stats I went with. So he's pretty much Koller, but you take off a bit of the aerial ability, add a little bit of dribbling, and add a good bit of pace. Like Berbatov since he's on the up arrow. That's a good team with David De Gea. Although I think if you don't have a legend keeper, David De Gea is actually not a bad one. He always seems to overperform in this game. Oh, actually, we got left mid Mateus now, don't we? Let's try Mateus left mid. I don't know if it'll be good or not, but worth a shot. Sounds like I just need a workhorse out on the left mid and right mid, so Mateus should be good for it. Hopefully. Box to box is active at left mid. That's a red card. That's a red, surely. That's my back. He's given the red. Okay, good, good. Yeah, he's so good, Melanie. There's a pro player called like La Palma or something. He won a tournament. Everyone was using Hullet, Shevchenko, Rumi up front, and Eto. I think every single player was using one of them four up front, and he was the only one using David Villa or using someone different or than them four, and it was David Villa, and he won the tournament. Did you have to get lucky to get that David Villa for free, or could you pick him? I can't remember how it worked. Why is Maldini up here? Yeah, but to be honest, whenever I use him, I don't really notice his weak foot being an issue. Oh, here, I dragged Gilberto out, and I just walked by him. Jeez, that's loud. What the? I don't even know if you can hear that. Can you hear that? That was loud. Thanks, Dimitri, for blowing my eardrums out. Appreciate it, bro. Oh, go on, Suarez. The bullet header. Oh, is it? That was Suarez, yeah. That was a great header, to be fair. What was his username, Nez, if you remember? Oh, what a finish, Berbatov. I don't recognize that name, to be honest. There's a lot of people in top 100 now, even at the very top of the ranking, that I've never seen their usernames before. And then I seen something on Reddit saying there's people cheating. Should I even say how they're cheating? Like, actually, I don't know if it's like, if saying it is a good thing. Essentially, there's a way of cheating, and they believe it gives you better matchmaking, easier matchmaking. Nothing to do with like the network monitor and tool or anything. It's all in the game, like. Yeah, but I don't want to say it and then people start doing it because it's very easy to do. Look at you trying to get easier matchmaking this. Another goal for Suarez. That's 3 headers I've scored this game. I think I've only done 3 crosses as well. I don't, Nez, I don't. I mean, I can tell you, Nez, I don't mind. I don't think you're going to use it. I can Discord it. Yeah. I don't know. Well, the people on Reddit were saying people should spread the knowledge because if the more people that know about it, the less effective it is. In my opinion, Sorloth is better than Holland. I would agree. I would agree. The Konami will never do anything about it though. Like they won't do anything about anything, man. They never bother fixing anything. You know, we've taken a bit of hit to our form. Uh, at the end of the last stream because I was tired and then they didn't start off too hot here today. And he's left footed, isn't he? Yeah. Why don't you try Victor Boniface GP version? It doesn't sound like fun. Although at the start of the year in FIFA, there was a team of the week. Boniface was really good. I love them. What's up, Roystein? Like Nez, do you think I should say what that is? Because I don't know. I don't know. It seems too easy to do.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's match.
But then again, as I said, the more people that do it, the less effective it becomes. Don't say it. And it's not even. I don't know. I don't know if it's 100% true, but it's just something that some people have noticed on Reddit. Okay, is this guy good? That was quick passing. You act like yeah, but like if I say it here, then someone's gonna go into Barry's stream and say, Barry, did you hear about this? And then people are gonna, and then it's just gonna spread. And you can't even ban people for what it is. You can maybe fix it, but you can't really ban them. Like it's the burden of proof would be too high that they're exploiting it. Did Gianni stop playing this game? Yeah, he did. We were playing. I was playing FIFA with him last night. I mean, he's not like giving up on it entirely. It's just the game isn't great at the moment, and they aren't updating it. So he's waiting for updates. He said if there's a gameplay update on Thursday, he'll play. But I said don't expect one. Oh, unlucky. Nah, it's not that thing. Agreed. I had a Giroud with I had that goalkeeper Giroud. I probably still have him, to be honest. What's up, Foot Universe? Did you pack any Team 2 Immortals? I uploaded Del Piero review, man. He was so good. No, crossplay wouldn't mean more laggy matches. If anything, it should mean less laggy matches. You'll widen the player base. They'll be able to find your players closer to you. Scared to open packs. Good save. Yeah, I don't know why he's so cheap. I think EAFC is a much better game than this. I'm gonna be playing EAFC. I have an EAFC channel. We're gonna be playing it. We're gonna be streaming Foot Champs on that after this. In about 2 hours. No, I don't think he comes to super sub. No. The ball. Oh, here. What's wrong with the finishing today? You should have had maybe one or two more at least. No worries, Dimitri. No worries. Thanks for the membership. Or the membership. Probably asleep, man. I'd say he goes up he stays up all night. Sometimes. Really. Probably asleep. I think I seen him streaming late last night. Oh. Best left back, defensive, free to play. Yeah, Costa. Definitely Costa. Strictly gameplay wise, EA is better. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. They're not a very similar gameplay wise in terms of the enjoyment. But I think like if you're someone who plays for fun, FIFA's gameplay is a lot better because I think defending doesn't have as much. It's the defending's more inconsistent. Like when you press tackle, it's less likely to tackle. When you put someone in front of the player to intercept, it's less likely to happen. So if you're really trying to like be your best and win every game, that can be annoying. Here, what is up with this lag, man? I keep getting these lag things recently, and I don't drop frames on my stream, so I don't think it's my internet. I don't know what it is. It doesn't really matter too much. It's only like every couple of games I have a few seconds of slowdown, but I don't know why it's happening.
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
What, you playing a FIFA tournament, yeah? Nice. I wouldn't listen to music. You'll think it'll help you, but it won't. It'll just get you distracted. Like you need to be calm. Don't listen to music to hype you up. Like just listen. Turn off the commentary and listen to the game. Definitely turn off the commentary though. You don't want them. You don't want to hear what the commentary has to say, man, in the game. So bad. Maybe put it in Spanish if you need something. And accept that you're playing the game that you're playing. You're not playing the game you wish it was. So when your opponent has a shot from like absolutely nowhere, terrible area, and it rebounds and he scores the tap in, don't get upset. That's the game you're playing. And then if your opponent can score 3 goals against you in the first half, you can score 3 goals against him in the second. Like, have that type of mindset. Yeah, maybe if he's a lot better than you, you won't be able to. But like, if you think you're able to win the tournament, that will hold true for every opponent.
Substitution.
What's the tournament though, Foot Universe? Free or a penalty? That was a harsh penalty. I don't know why I got given that. And he's yeah, fair enough for quitting, mate. To be honest, like that's not why I got a penalty there. Oh, so you're gonna be playing like it's not online. You're gonna be playing like local. Okay. Nah, that's a good thing for Universe. Well, thing is, I always have a positive mindset, right? If I've played my opponent twice before and I beat him both times, it's like, hey, look, I can beat this guy easily. You know, confident. If I've lost to him twice, I'm gonna say to myself, this guy's gonna underestimate me. He's beat me twice. He's gonna think this is easy. Like stuff like that. Like I always, it's always give yourself like the positive spin on things. Oh no, it's online. Okay, hopefully it's not laggy if you're all local then. If you play against a cheater, how could you know? Any signs? No. If you're talking about the thing I'm talking about earlier, that you, if you're talking about the thing I was talking about earlier, you won't play against them. That's the whole point. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Foot Universe. But Foot Universe, don't try to get revenge on him. Like just understand that he needs to do that to feel confident. You know what I mean? Like I hate when I play against someone, right, in a tournament or just a normal game, and I beat them and they say GG, you were very lucky though. It's like I hate it. It's like okay, you just have to justify this to yourself now. Like if I lose a game and I think my opponent got lucky, like obviously I'm just gonna take the accept the loss and move on. Like I'm never gonna contact them and tell them they were lucky. But like I'd rather someone say you were shit, you just got lucky than GG, but you got lucky. Like I hate that. Unless I know them, unless I'm like friends with them already, then it's different because I know what they're trying to say. Stay humble, eh? True. True. And then like they say you're lucky, right? And it's like I wasn't lucky. You got 1-on-1 with my keeper 3 times and I used manual keeping and saved it 3 times. Like how was that luck? I moved the keeper. There you go, Royston. type exclamation camera. They do have that, Nez. That is in the game. But it, like they don't put it on they don't put it on them anymore. If you, I'm 90% sure that confetti Haaland, not the one that came out like years ago, and it would still be a good card today. I'm pretty sure he has that celebration. Excuse me. How do you keep your nerves in check? Are you talking about actual like nervousness or like not getting pissed off? GP Sorloth worth buying. Based on how this card's playing, I would say no. I don't think this game is about luck that much, to be honest, Chris. Like, okay, let me. I think this game, when I'm playing divisions, can be a bit about luck because I'm not trying my hardest to win. But if I play a competitive game with someone, like we're both playing for a tournament and proper, I feel like 9 times out of 10, probably more, whoever got the win like comfortably deserved it. But like, and like, unless you're a really good player, like it's gonna be very hard to judge what is luck. Like you might think, oh, how did this player miss this chance? Like that's unlucky, but it probably isn't. Like you probably able, you probably are able to score that 99% of the time. It's just you don't know how to like angle the player right, or stuff like that. Like that pass there, like you might think, oh, that's unlucky, but like that's just a stupid pass. I should never have, if this was a game where like there was money on the line, I'd never play that pass, even though there's two options, sorry, free. Like I know that the how the game works. Like I know that's a bad dice roll. Don't take it. I don't think so. Better person though. Well, keeping your head is what I said earlier. Foot Universe, like you just have to accept this is the game. Like you can't say, oh, I wish that pass would intercept. Like it just doesn't. So you just have to accept that. And then there's nothing you can do about the nervousness really. Like if you're gonna get nervous, you'll be nervous for the first few minutes, and then you'll probably get over it. It'll probably just go away. Yeah, it was one of the first cards Mete, sorry. I had him as well. He was actually pretty good. I'd say he'd still be good if we kept on held on to him. I can't remember what it is, but there was something about the card that made him better than the Haalands that came out after. I love him at right mid. Let's see if we can do something for you, Chris. Held him off. Laid it in as well. Oh, Messi. Boys. That's all because of Haaland, Chris. Uh, I don't want anyone ever asking me, oh, should I put 90 physical contact on my striker? Look at Messi with 70. If you have 70, you've got enough. You never need more. And then Sorloth has 90, and like I haven't thought once, oh, thank God he has really high physical contact here. It really helped. Like I think physical contact, if you're on the ball, like defending, I'm not sure, but if you're on the ball, I think it's a useless stat if you don't have the balance as well. Like you need both. Like I'd say Bale would probably be the only player with really high physical and balance. Actually, Hullet would be another one. Yeah, but Hullet and Bale are probably the only two, though, wouldn't they be? With really high in both. Or Messi, the World Cup Messi. But actually, like I don't really notice the World Cup Messi having like better physical in this Blitz Curler one. I feel like they're the same, pretty much. Yeah, it's just a useless stat. Like I don't really like how they tried to make it relevant, and they made it in such a bad. They made it relevant. Like they didn't even. It didn't even work. The physical changes they made. Messi also has 98 balance and 98 type possession. Yeah, but what? Yeah, that's my point. Like if this Messi had, or sorry, if this Sorloth was in that situation, he wouldn't like he wouldn't be able to use his strength. He wouldn't be able to turn. What good is being able to hold off a defender if you can't actually do anything with it? You know. And then also, if this Messi had 90 physical contact as well as those stats, I don't think he'd be much better. I'd say he'd be pretty much the same card in terms of holding defenders off. That's just my opinion, but.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13, Beckham, será sustituido por el dorsal 7, Neymar.
No worries, Foot Universe. Are you going to be having caffeine when you play? Fair enough, fair enough. He got he got double teamed, sandwiched.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.800.
I don't have free to play Drogba, so I actually don't know, bro. I've still not packed them. He's is he a fox in the box, is he? No, I've never packed Agenthaler. I never packed him. He was a player. He was a player that I kind of wanted. Because he kind of like Beckenbauer a little bit. Very good on the ball, like. Oh, I thought he'd move the keeper. No, it's for Sorloth. Let's go, Tram. I don't remember if I still had outside curler. I was like, I have to pass. I don't remember taking it off him, but I've tried to hit a few of them so far and it hasn't done the animation, so I don't think I do. Ref. Ref! Shoulder charge me. No! Good save. Like, why isn't Sorloth going back post there? Why is it Maradona? Oh, that was a bit of a weird one. Jeez, we're not playing too well here. I'm not really kind of locking in, but I think Sorloth is actually just shit, to be honest. Or maybe maybe target man doesn't work out wide very well. I don't know. He's doing ass. I think the answer to the question is no. I think it's as simple as that. Oh, I've already got this Sorloth as well. This one might be better. Better dribbling. No, I'd say the new one's better. Let's bring back Van Nistelrooy. Haven't used him in a long time. I don't think I have a Bruno Fernandes card. I think I just release them every time they give us one. It does work, El Nino, but it's inconsistent. Like you have to press the triangle pretty early.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's match.
Yeah, there's a couple of orchestrator Brunos though, isn't there? Man, I shot into the wrong corner. That's the corner the keeper was in, and it still went in. Kind of rooted him to the spot though, to be fair. Okay, I thought that was, I thought my, that was my left defensive mid. I still had the other one to my right. Yeah, I've used, I think I used to use Talisca in those Turkish league events, or I don't know what events I used to use him in. He was quite good. But you wouldn't use him in divisions, I don't think. What's up, Yanarchy? Okay, I moved my keeper, but he had already moved into that corner before I switched into him. What was that about? Well, Suarez, yeah. See, like, I think in most other, like, pretty much every other striker, you close down the angle like that, it'll hit off the keeper. But Suarez, they'll just manage to find it through that gap. Yeah, it's very loud. I don't know. Can you hear that? You can hear it through my mic, I think. I don't know why it's not working on the actual OBS, but thanks for the membership lecture. Appreciate it, bro. What a ball! Oh, unlucky. What's up, Hassan? Oh, good leap.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Yeah, he does have outside curler. Yeah, I used to have, yeah. I used to have long hair, yeah. Is buying a PS4 in 2025 a good idea or not? I would say it's not a good idea. Unless you can get it for very, very, very cheap. But I'd say, like, what would a... But, like, a PS4 would cost probably 200, wouldn't it? And then a PS5 would cost 400. Is that how much they'd both cost? So you might as well just get the PS5. Like, even if you can't afford the PS5, like, you'd be better off just waiting, I think. Instead of spending the money now and then having to eventually get a PS5. And then you'll probably end up getting the PS5 and the PS6 comes out. And you'll always be behind, stuck behind. It's the jersey in the profile picture at Bulk Up. It's the one for I wore in the esports tournament. Just don't get a Switch 2. Is bad reviews, is it? What was the controversy about it? I know there was some controversy about the Switch 2. Although no, the Switch 2 was just the game prizes, wasn't it? Okay. I just made like multiple wrong decisions there. Yeah, that's stupid if that's true. Like locking that behind the paywall, like I think I think the Xbox 360 um won there. I know they put the stuff behind the paywall, but they won that generation because they had all those features. Whereas PlayStation 3 didn't even have parity chat, by the way. I'm 90% sure. I had parity chat for like text, but I'm pretty sure you couldn't go on a voice call. Or am I remembering that wrong? And then I don't even think there'd be a slot on the controller to plug a microphone in. Was there? People would talk in game chat though. Did the PS4 have party chat? Voice party chat? I can only remember having text party chat on the PS3. What a header.
The attendance for this match
Yeah, I actually watched the video on it the other day about the launch of the PS3, and it came out after as well. Did you want to show your controller settings? If you remind me after this game, I can show you. Oh, there's the lag. Yeah, like if the console is already expensive, like why would you try nickel and dime an extra little bit of money for like kind of basic features like that? Thing is, Nintendo have always been bad with their since the Wii U, like they've been terrible with all this type of stuff. I mean, I think the Switch is successful, but did the Switch launch well? I don't remember how it launched. What's up, Steven? Johannes, it is a sizable upgrade. Yeah, so probably worth it, but I don't know. Like if you don't use that England pack Bellingham, like if he's not able to get into your team, the new Bellingham definitely will. He'd get into my team. Uh, maybe ahead of Mateus, but like they're pretty like for like, so I wouldn't buy Bellingham.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, this guy has a red card. When did that happen? I have to lock in. I can't like choke another game. I've been kind of dilly-dallying today. I haven't really been focusing too much. $150 million. Yeah, but like I think it's like the PS3. I think it's like a slow bleed. Because the PS3 actually outsold the Xbox 360, but only after 10 years. Like, was the Switch the same? Like, I don't remember. Like, I don't remember the Switch being that interesting when it came out, but it would never be interesting to me, to be honest. I'd never really want to Switch. Yeah, I have one of those Xboxes bulk up. Very good for the price, isn't it? I don't know how much it costs. It is very cheap. Very, very good for the price. And Game Pass is very good as well. If you're someone who wants to play loads of games, Game Pass is very good. Like I have Black Ops 6 because of Game Pass, and I got it on day one. Like, uh, eventually, of course, eventually it will, Hassan. I don't know how long away it is, but it could be not far away because the eFootball 26 on mobile is gonna have different some of the phones are gonna be unable to play it. They put something up about it recently. You have to have a certain iOS or something. But you shouldn't buy a PS4. Like, we're already halfway through the life cycle of the PS5. If you buy a PS4, it means like because you don't have like loads of money. What happens when the PS6 comes out? You won't be able to afford that, and then well, you won't have a PS5 either, and then you'll get the PS5 like 5 years after the PS6 comes out, and then you'll be at the same situation like forever. Like, like you're better off just waiting until you can afford a PS5. Like we got the PS4 I think a year after GTA 5 came out. I don't think that's gonna happen with GTA 6, but I would say within 3 years of GTA 6 we'll have a PS6. If it can be on mobile, it can be on. Yeah, but like, what if they want to change direction? I mean, to be honest, because of the mass appeal, they probably would never substantially upgrade this game. Thing is, like, there's a difference between shutting the game down on PS4 and stopping support. Like, let's say the PS6 comes out, they could probably still release all the cards and stuff on PS4, but they'd never change the gameplay. Like, that's what FIFA and PES done with the PS2 versions. The PS2 versions were the same from, like, I don't know, 2010 until 2018. They wouldn't change the gameplay, I don't think. No, I suggest if you can't afford a PS5. Well, how long did it take them to save up for a PS4? Like, if it took a year to save up for the PS4, it would take another year for to save up for the PS5. So you might as well just wait that year. No, but Neds, it's what if it's a new engine? What if they make a new engine for eFootball 28? I don't know. Like, they make a new engine and it won't run on the PS4 version. Like, they'll have to just stop updating the game. Like, they can probably still release the cards and stuff, but the gameplay updates and stuff. It's like Battlefield, man. When Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 came out, if you're on PS3, you could only play 32 player lobbies, I think. But if you're on the PS4, you could play 64 players. So, like, yeah, it's still being supported on it was still being supported on PS3, but it's not like proper. Look at this guy, you bad like your mother. I would agree. I'd say so too, Nez. But my point is, like, like the I'm saying if you have a PS4, there's no need to upgrade to a PS5. But what I think upgrading to upgrading to a PS4 now is it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, to be honest, I would still be on the PS4 if it was quiet. The PS4 gets really loud and really warm. If that didn't happen, like, I'd probably still be on a I'd be on a PS5, but I wouldn't mind being on a PS4. Like, if I was tight for money, I'd be on a PS4. Especially if you're an eFootball player, like as an eFootball player, like, I'm on the PS4 version of the game. There's no need for a PS5 at the moment, but you know, if you don't have the money to be buying a PS5, uh, wasting, like, I think it's a waste of your money if you already don't have a lot of money to get a PS4. Is COD not on PS4? No, I mean, I'm sure it is on PS4, but is it, like, really bad? Like, if I had a lot of, well, I mean, I have enough money to buy a PS4 and PS5 and stuff. If I had, like, money where there's no budget no real budget constraints, and I only wanted to play eFootball, I probably would buy a PS4. But if there is budget constraints, you have to spend your money wisely. So I jailbroke my PS4 playing hacked Fortnite and PES on it. How long? Your PS5 will work for like 8 years at least, man. You've probably got another 8 years minimum of And that's a low end estimate, I'd say. Like the jumps between the PS2, PS1, PS2, and PS3 were massive. And they didn't, the games, the consoles didn't last as long. Like you upgraded quicker, but that doesn't happen anymore. Like there's not as much advancements in the hardware. The consoles are lasting longer. Doesn't eFootball graphics is washed. I mean, I just don't give a shit. Like if I don't even notice it. It looks the exact same to me. Like if you care about graphics, you've only been like, are you saying you've only been playing video games since the last like 5 years? Because like before that, the graphics were a lot worse. Like I don't know, people say like, oh, why are the graphics so bad in this game? The EAFC graphics look better. Like I don't understand it. I don't even like I think EAFC looks worse, to be honest. They look more like clay to me. The player models in FIFA have always looked like clay. Like sometimes some of the players look good. Like when they put the time into the players in FIFA, they look good, but most of them just look like weird clay figurine wax things. And like but I don't care about it. What a ball. FIFA on PS1. I don't even know what that would look like. I used to play FIFA on the PS2 though. Pretty good. I never played PES on the PS2. I played FIFA 08 and the 2006 World Cup game. But I didn't really play them that much. Did you get PS4 before? Yeah, I got the PS4 when it came out. And I got the PS5 when it came out. So can you not play Warzone on PS4 anymore? Or is it just really bad? Like Cynthia, the graphics can only really be improved in like the stadiums and stuff. In online games, that doesn't matter. Like they can only really improve the cutscenes. That doesn't matter if you're playing online. That's for like career mode stuff. Is it like a Black Ops 3 on the PlayStation 3? That looks so bad. It's like there's a certain point the graphics where it is like Okay, this is actually too bad to play. But like, I wouldn't say it's graphics as much as more as like art style. Like when you play Counter-Strike Go's graphics are like not high fidelity at all, but it fits the kind of uh the theme that they're trying to set. Whereas the Black Ops 3 graphics in the PS3 were trying to be good looking, but the PS3 couldn't handle it. I gave my PS4 to my dad, and then he gave it away to my sister's boyfriend, and I was really pissed about it. So I wanted my PS4 for something. I can't remember what. I think it was literally just to play like PES 15 or something. Because I had it on disc. And I was like, I was annoyed because it was still my PlayStation. Like I didn't give it to my dad as ownership. I was like, he can use it. Like I've got Rooney on FIFA now, and he looks so bad, man. He has like it like if you look up FIFA 13 Wayne Rooney, he looks exactly the same. I don't like that about FIFA. They don't make the legends look good. I don't know Hamza. Yes, I don't know. I don't know his name or anything. Like I don't know anything about him. But I haven't heard anything about him in a while, so maybe not. So the fucker has my PlayStation on it. Nah, the Rooney that came out last night. Mariki. I'm not sure about that. Irons. Irons, why do you use the most random players, by the way? You use the most random people. Their family. Crazy. I know, like, and like, if they just updated the player model, people would be way more interested in them, else. Like, that Santos Neymar in this game, like, a big part of why he's cool is because he looks different. Same with like the young Messi and stuff. Who you got from 90 times 5? I think I got Del Piero. I got him somewhere. I think it was that pack. I don't think we're getting crossed by no.
Substitution in progress.
What do you mean, Ringo? Wipe it from my laptop. Yeah, I mean, edit mode is something they said would come out. I don't know why they haven't brought it out. Like, actually, do you know what? Edit mode might be something that, there must be some like it must be more difficult to get on mobile. There might be some rule in the app stores and stuff, and they don't want to bring it on console and not bring it on mobile. Because then everyone will just complain, like all the mobile players will just complain endlessly. And even if you explain to them, "Alright, it's not possible, we can't get it on mobile." I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm just guessing. Even if you explain that, they'll never listen. Okay, I've got very lucky here. Nah, I'm not free to play. I've spent a little bit of money. I spent €20 last night opening a pack. The peer pressure got to me.
Added minutes has been
As with
indicated.
Gianni. I think they might. I think they might have reset it, to be honest, because
Quick announcement.
he's never signed into my account or anything, so it must have got reset. I think we're gonna go back to possession, boys. Have more fun using possession. I don't have any expectations for the update, bro. I don't think anything's gonna happen. I don't think so. He bothers. Did that rematch game come out actually? Someone was saying about it. Launches June 19th. There's some beta on or something. True, John, true. Someone's still playing it. We'll go on the subreddit. Apparently an update came out a couple days ago that made it good, but I think it just made it better than it was. It didn't actually make it a good game. Like, see, update is decent. Finally, game runs well. Like, there's a few positive reviews, but I think it's just they just messed the game up entirely, man. They just tried to target casuals when their whole selling point when they announced it was that this was a game for hardcore players. Like, they just messed it up. Like, it's simple as. And actually, I went on UFL a week ago to play, and half my players were gone. I couldn't play because they're like the contracts to renew or expire, something to do with their system. And because I hadn't played, I didn't earn enough currency, so they all went. So now if I want to play, I have to buy like these like useless players that are free. So I didn't even bother. Like, I was like, fuck that, I'm not arsed. I'm definitely not Buzz. Definitely not. Made it worse than ever. I don't know. It couldn't have been that much worse. If they made it more, like, the main thing was responsiveness. It just wasn't responsive. Like, the story of UFL really is, people were very fed up with FIFA and fed up with, and eFootball had like, or PES had just lost a lot of goodwill with their botched attempt at changing from PES to eFootball. So UFL came in and said, "Oh, we're gonna make this game that's like for the players. It's really competitive. You know, remove all the bullshit." And it generated a lot of buzz, and then obviously investors looked at all this like interest and said, "All right, we need to get in on this." So they came in with investment, and then they didn't quite understand like the reason they got all this interest, and then they obviously had certain targets. Like, all right, we need to be having this many players and stuff like this many sales. So then the developers had to adjust it to try market to the wider appeal, wider audience. But like, barely anyone plays 2 football games. But there'd be a lot of people that there's a lot of people that want to play a football game but don't, because they think FIFA's shit and this is shit. They don't even bother. So they definitely could have got players. And I mean, like, most of the people playing UFL would fall into that crowd probably. They just didn't deliver like to that. They didn't deliver with that customer in mind. They tried to get little Timmy in mind and get him hooked, but he's never going to be interested, so. Now, I don't think it's I think it's just the scope, like, the there's 2 games that came out recently that like, I think 2 games thinking of that came out recently and had different results is X Defiant and then Valorant. both of those games, like Counter-Strike was already popular and like very secure, and Valorant came in and was a success, and then X Defiant came in and uh and it wasn't a success. And like I think the reason Valorant succeeded was because it mixed Overwatch. It mixed Overwatch and Counter Strike, and it kind of gave a whole new approach to that kind of competitive shooter thing. And then I think the reason X Defiant failed is just because they had too big expectations and they couldn't afford it. Like there's a few people who like Luke is top 100 in this game, and he was really good at UFL in the beta. And then there's some other guy. His name's like SV Venom. He's like an Italian. He used to play like competitively and I think professionally in the in PES, and he was the #1 player in UFL during all the betas. Uh, but the longer it's gone on, the worse they've made the game, because they keep trying to make it easier for new players and stuff. Like during the betas for UFL, because I played them too, the main critiques I had, and I'd say most people had, were just responsiveness just wasn't responsive. And then just very small things like you know, maybe the keepers are too strong. Like that can just be adjusted pretty quickly, I think. And like maybe more type of shots need to go in, or this type of shot needs to be nerfed. The only real work they needed to do was make dribbling responsive and fix passing, which would be very difficult, I'd say. It doesn't seem like something you can just flick a switch for or adjust a slider. But this game doesn't have good passing either. I liked X Defiant when I played it, yeah. Like, to be honest, I wouldn't have noticed the hit reg, really. I wouldn't be, I wouldn't, like, care enough to, like, notice that type of thing. Like, when I used to play Call of Duty, I didn't play with sound. I would just listen to music or watch YouTube. Like, I'm not, like, a hardcore player. I was still, like, decent at it. Like, I'd probably have a 1.5 to 1.8 KD. Like, still an okay player, but I played them very casually, so I never noticed stuff like that. Create a third channel to dump video or shooter games. Nah. I don't have the time, bro. I don't play shooter games anymore. I don't know about now, John, but when I was playing UFL, it was never responsive, and it's not a lag thing. Like if I play against the computer, it's not responsive enough. The dribbling, like. Oh yeah, and remember my biggest complaint about UFL was if you press sprint, you would go 100 miles an hour straight away. So there'd be so many situations where, let's say your attacking midfielder picks up the ball and he's in between the opponent's midfield and defenders. So you want them to run into, like, use his pace and kind of take up that space, but you couldn't, because if you press sprint, you'd just run too far and you go into the defenders. Like for me, I don't care about like, all right, this shot is completely broken, that type of stuff, because I know that can get fixed very easily. But it's when it's like fundamentally like you just can't dribble or pass. Like that's just like, yeah, I can't play this game. Like people complain about cross spamming here, but I don't think many people have stopped playing because of it. Or like FIFA, Travellas and stuff. Like I I think like stuff like that has made a lot of people give up. But if you gave up, if you didn't give up like 3 years ago, you wouldn't have given up now. You just accept it. Yeah, like I think my opinion on the first beta was this game has potential. It's not good enough, but I can definitely see it having potential. And then 2 more beta versions came out, and there was no changes in the areas where they were bad. And I was like, I don't think this game is going to be good. Like they're not changing. Like they're just changing stuff that like isn't even that important, and they can't get the fundamentals right. I'm not sure, gentlemen. To be honest, I haven't played UFL in months. Like I said, I logged on to play, and now half my players were gone, so I said, fuck that. It was a carbon copy of like FIFA 13 with unresponsive gameplay. If it was a carbon copy of FIFA 13 with responsive gameplay, it probably would have been a good game. Like people always say like they loved FIFA and PES back then, so if they just got it responsive, it probably would have been alright.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Because I don't really remember FIFA 13 that much, but I always think FIFA 14 is very overrated. But the World Cup mode was really good. Like that saved the game for me. But a lot of people really liked FIFA 14. But I thought it was very... Pretty sure you could just spam crosses and stuff. Like FIFA 15 and FIFA 17 are the best. They're the golden standard. In my eyes. FIFA 14 is the best FIFA ever made. I see what I mean? Like, I just think you're wrong. Like, my opinion, but... And your opinion otherwise, but... I just remember it being very, like... Very, very pace-orientated. You couldn't... Like, dribbling wasn't that great. Whereas FIFA 15 was the first kind of overhaul for dribbling. And that's when I started, like, really liking FIFA a lot. Like, I packed 98 rated Messi in FIFA 14 World Cup mode, and he was ass because he couldn't dribble. Because he just couldn't dribble in the game very well. And Messi was always shit in FIFA until FIFA 15. And even then, like, people didn't really think he was that good. What's up, Zizou? Yeah, no, that World Cup mode was, like, so good, Nez. That was the best. That's the best game mode in a football game I've ever played, like. Like, the way it worked, for if you don't know, you started your team and you just got given one good player, and then every game you played, you just got given a pack with one player in it, and it'd be any player that was at the World Cup. So like, 3/4 of the time you'd get someone who's useless, but if you just kept playing and playing and playing, you'd eventually collect all the good cards. Yeah, it's easy. I agree, man. I agree. Well, he bought it. Like, that's probably what it is. It's probably just nostalgia. Like, it's your first one. Like, PES 10 was my first PES, and I think it was amazing, but maybe it wasn't as good as I think it was. I played FIFA 14 on the PS4 though. I never played on. I think I played the demo on PS3, or maybe I played the first couple of weeks on PS3, but I played it on PS4. And the graphics were so good for the time. Like back then, I played career mode as well, so I kind of cared about that stuff. Yeah, the tree replays. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, people used to always complain about that. But like, if you, it's mad that if you look at the difference between PS3 FIFA and PS4 FIFA, it was a big jump. But then the difference between PS4 and PS5, it's pretty much unnoticeable. And then, in my eyes, anyway, I remember when the PS5 first came out and people were like streaming the game or uploading videos, and people would be comments like, "Oh, the graphics are so much better." I was like, I actually just can't tell the difference. I can't tell the difference. They still look like clay to me. But the PS3, PS4 jump was pretty good, particularly when you zoomed in on the players. Like, yeah, I played FIFA World. Yeah, yeah. Now I played it maybe 3 or 4 times, John, just to see what it was. But it was cool.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost.
Yeah, Drogba, Klose, Aubameyang, that Colombian striker Ramos, I think his name is. Like those type of players are really good in FIFA 14 because it was just spammy gameplay. Like, yeah, I had a shitty laptop as well, and I don't think it played good on my laptop, but it was playable. Definitely not skinny. Definitely not. AC Milan. I think I. Now, FIFA 14 is actually when I stopped playing career mode. I played it for the first couple of weeks and then just gave up on it because I kind of got old enough to play online, and I like like career mode to me always feels like playing with toys. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like it just feels like very childish to me. Same with like Master League. So once I got to that age, I kind of stopped doing it. But I remember, I think it was FIFA 13 actually, but not FIFA 14. But I remember I did a career mode with Barcelona, and PK was my top scorer because of the corner kicks. It might have been actually FIFA 14. PK was my top scorer. Messi got like 7 goals all season. Alright, boys, I'm back in a sec. Just gonna get a Pepsi. Yeah, and Aubameyang terrorized and Pez. 18 and 19, I think. No, I think it was 18 actually, the most, wasn't it? Like Pez 18 was a good game, and then Aubameyang tried to ruin it. El Shaarawy, yeah, that's like FIFA 12. El Shaarawy, I remember. Wait, did I ever remember to switch to possession? I think I switched my manager, but I don't know if I switched to tactic. Also, Nez, do you prefer to know music? Because the music is glitched, it won't let me play it. So before you joined, I was saying Nez will probably prefer it today. Doumbia and Gervinho were more FIFA 17, weren't they? Were they FIFA 17? Or was it FIFA 14? No, I think FIFA 14 they were the best of FIFA 14. And then they actually all joined Roma in FIFA 2017. Like when FIFA this year kind of advertised the Roma trio coming back into the game. Because I remember when they actually moved to Roma, it was also like a throwback. Like the jokes were that the Roma's owner's son obviously built the team or decided the transfers. I'm from Ireland, agreed. I was reading the chat. I got the goal there. I was checking out balance mode, and they've boosted the balance stats to 90 to 91 instead of 84 to 85. Okay, do you know what that is? The gameplay will still, it'll play the exact same as it did before, I bet. Zizou. It's just that they've nerfed. Because you know how the stats on here are getting like really crazy. What used to be like if you use 90 finishing on Van Basten 2 years ago, and you use it on the same cards 90 finishing today, it'll feel like it won't feel as good as it used to be. That's I bet it feels the exact same to balance mode. And I think a Barbo, Gervinho, and Doumbia, they first got popular in FIFA 14, and then they all joined Roma in FIFA 17. And FIFA 17 was out, and that's when they got used together. I think I might be a little bit wrong on that though. I don't remember Barbo. No, because Barbo used to be at Bologna, didn't he? He was at Bologna before, yeah. And Doumbia would have been was it CSKA Moscow? I don't know if he was anywhere else before Roma. I don't actually play against them too much. E-ballers. Gianni has the Trevino card off the market though. He packed them. But I didn't do those Evos. I didn't level them up. So if I ever play friendlies with the low rating requirements, I can just use those three. Is there any tournaments on Zizu? Like, remember, like, a year ago, there used to be always balanced mode tournaments and stuff. I don't know if they get held anymore, do they? Has the scene died off? What's up, Yuri? Play champs. Playing champs in 20 minutes. Just dream team tournaments, yeah. I understand they're a little bit better to watch maybe the dream team ones. Well, I don't think they are gameplay wise, but I understand like if like to me anyway, eFootball watching competitive game of eFootball isn't that interesting unless you yourself play it. The new Bellingham progression points. I think I did a build at the start of the last stream. Look at this. That's the box-to-box Vieira, isn't it? We were just talking about box-to-box Vieira at your day. A Kante as well. I still haven't got Kante. I don't play against that Kante often. I don't know if it's because people don't like him or people don't have him. I think he'd get into my squad on this account even. He wouldn't start ahead of Mateus, but I think I'd have him on the bench.
Signore e signori, benvenuti all'incontro di oggi tra Brescia e Celtic.
Yeah, and I haven't packed him once. Yeah, even his player of the week cards, e-ballers are good. Or his GP even. I know I'm not missing out, but I just wanted him, like. I wanted to get him early so I could make a video on him, but I don't even think anyone would give a shit now, would they? Like, I said to myself, I'm not going to make a training guide on him until I get him. And I overestimated how long it takes to get him. And then when the game first came out, Fox in the Boxes were so good, so I was like, alright, this Drogba actually does look like he will be good. He's got better aura than Nunez. I don't know if aura is enough though. Aura farm than eFootball. To be fair, I used to aura farm in eFootball with the finesse dribbling. With the old finesse dribbling, that was definitely aura farming. Oh, Berbatov, that was sick. This guy is a decent little player as well, my opponent. I can tell by the way he's dribbling. I kind of feel like a dickhead because I haven't really been like focusing too much. And then I seen his name is free to play, and then he did a nice move on me, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna lock in here. That was beautiful football.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
What's up, Jason? How are you?
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a seguire le indicazioni delle forze dell'ordine visualizzate a breve sul maxi schermo. Sostituzione per il Brescia. Numero 5. Viene sostituito con il numero 22. Schneider.
I use a LAN cable. N9. I don't think so. N9, no.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 29.830 spettatori.
That's for Messi. I'm getting fiber eventually. They're rolling it out everywhere. I'll get it eventually. Oh, it won't make my gameplay better though. It'll probably just mean I can download a game while playing and stuff. Or like if I play I can't watch videos in like 1080p and play at the same time without suffering. Like if I put them in like 480p I can watch them. And it has no impact, but once I go up to 1080p it'll have a little bit of an impact. To be honest, I actually think I have more latency than I give on. I think I'm more likely to complain a bit, or I'm more likely to say I played bad than lag. Like if the game is sluggish, I'm gonna just blame myself and say I'm sluggish, but it probably isn't. That was actually a nice free kick. I wasn't even pushing my controller and it saved it, but that was very cool and that was very quick. Oh, it didn't get saved. I thought it got saved. To be honest, videos don't take long to upload at all. It takes a few minutes. Like if I upload a video, by the time I put the title and stuff in, it'll be uploaded. Like it'll be ready. Like, the videos are only ever like a gigabyte or two. So, because you remember, I play at 30 frame, or stream at 30 frames. So actually, yeah, but when I get new internet, I can probably stream at 60 frames. Like, if I go to 60 frames, then that means everything's double the size now. Yeah, but does it even make it laggy for your opponent?
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Surely just make it laggy for yourself. Ah, should be a true ball. How was that not a red? I thought it was a penalty, that's why it was yellow. How was he not given a red for that? That's crazy. Definitely should have been a red. Alright. GG's. GG's. He was actually an alright opponent. Alright, boys, I'm gonna go switch to the EAFC channel. We're gonna stream FUT Champs, so I'll end the stream, it'll send us over. I'll see you there in like 45 seconds. So if you want to join me, but thanks for watching anyway. Right.